Hi, beloveds. I saw an article the other day, and it was about a Taylor Swift concert. So there was this accountant, and he was a huge Taylor Swift fan, and he wanted to go to her concert, but all the tickets were sold out. He couldn't get tickets, but he was determined. And so what he did was he applied for a job as a security guard at the place where the concert was going to be at. And you know what? He got to see Taylor Swift perform. And I thought that was so cool, that was so creative what he did. And I want to know from you, have you ever applied and got a job that you had an ulterior motive for? So you weren't applying to get the job just because you wanted that to be your career. You were applying for some other reason. And if that is you, then you and I have something in common, because I have indeed done that. I have applied for a job that I didn't plan to be at forever, and I had an ulterior motive. So let me tell you what happened. So I was a new intern in the federal government, and I knew that what I wore would impact how I was perceived. I knew that my appearance would impact all kind of opportunities. And so I wanted to make sure that I dressed professionally. I didn't want to look like all the other interns wearing their kind of, cheap, not so professional clothes. I wanted to look like I had the job that I actually wanted to get. So I didn't want to look like an intern. I wanted to look like a permanent, full-time federal employee, because I wasn't at the time. I was a part-time intern while I was going to graduate school. But you know what? The professional wardrobe that I wanted, that cost some money that I didn't quite have. And so I was trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this? And so, what I did, I felt I was so clever, but what I did was I got a job at Ann Taylor Loft, and I worked at that job for exactly 6 months. And while I was there, I was able to get clothes for every season. Like through that 6 months, I got the edge of like summer, spring, winter, and then the edge of fall. So I was able to get, during those 6 months, the clothes I needed. And those, because I was an employee, those clothes were 50% off. 50% off. And because I was making money on top of my federal job, I used my Ann Taylor Loft money to help fund my clothing expenses. So not only did I get 50% off, but I had the extra income from working the part-time job to buy the clothes. And I did use some of my own federal government money to buy even more clothes, but the 50% helped a lot, as well as the little income I was making. So I went in and out with a strategy, and that solved my problem. And so the lesson is, be creative. Be a creative problem solver. There is often a way out of no way. There are ways to get around almost any issue, including lack of financial resources, or simply when someone says there's no more of what you want. This guy, accountant, was told there's no more Taylor Swift tickets. You know what? He still got in that concert. So have faith in your own divine creativity. You can do it. You can figure it out. Also, choose your battles wisely. Invest your energy and emotional labor in those things that matter most to you, in those things that will accelerate your goals. If you put time and or money into something, make sure you're getting a return on investment. That ROI can be self-care. It can be an experience to remember, like a Taylor Swift concert. It can be anything that you value and that's meaningful to you. So until next time, beloveds, take care. Bye-bye.